bless you. This is Dr. Directional. I want to reach you today. We want to talk about an important part in the art of legacy-driven leadership. Today we are looking to the purpose. As many of you can look around and ask me a question, what's my purpose? I'm asking you, what's your purpose? It is impossible for you to drive a legacy without understanding the principles on the purpose. So the reason why one exists must be made clear. The primary thing is to identify the greatest burden in your heart. What is the burden in your life? What pain do you feel? Much as a person, are you called to be a disciple? Are you called to be a minister? Are you called to be an educational professional or a community leader? What pain is in your life? When you go into a new city, into a new town, wherever God might have called you to be, the first thing you must identify is what the Creator has designed for you to do in that place. I'm talking about an important purpose. What's the purpose of your legacy? Who is in your domain? Now, let me give you an example. Some years back, the Lord led me to go to a country called Italy. So when I went to this country, everybody I have around me at the time was talking about something negative about the country. Well, Dr. Porocha, at the time, my question is that, what can I do in this place called my domain? I am in a new place. Everybody around me was talking about the difficulty in understanding the language. Now, you got to understand that I came at the time from Nigeria. I did not speak any type of Italian. I didn't know Italian language. So, but I identified earlier on my purpose, and it was my purpose that chartered my path to start understanding, speaking, connecting with Italians, so I would at least know how before I get into the classroom. So, who is in your domain? The purpose of one's existence must be so clear that everyone will notice it by legacy, by your enthusiasm, by the ability, by your direction, by your encouragement and reliability. All these are the ingredients that are needed. So to come close to any level of greatness, as the scripture says in the case of Isaac, he said, the Bible says he began to prosper until he became what? Great. He started getting great until he became very great. So one must possess a certain attributes of a godly leader or king in your purpose statement. So your purpose statement in your new city or new area must be clear. It must be willing to create a legacy. That naturally means that you must aspire to be the king in the area that you have been designed to do. For the sake of becoming the king, you don't just become a king or leader because you want to be one, but you become one because you have and serve a purpose. All right? It is futile and a waste of time for you to do anything without focusing on the dream that the Creator made you to be. What's the legacy behind it? Does it worth it? As a Christian leader or as a minister, my purpose is to be a change agent, is to lead everyone that God sends my way into higher grounds. That's something I design with God in every city I get to. I operate with a purpose. I speak with a purpose. I think with a purpose. Every area I'm designed to go, it must have a purpose. If God is sending me to push men and women into higher grounds, that's my purpose. Is that your purpose? So again, as a family person, my children will be proud of me when I'm gone, knowing that I have laid them with a purpose. As a minister, for example, if you're a pastor or whatever God has called you to be, the word, the primary legendary, the word will follow you, not be based on how many people. It's not about how many folks you save. It's about how many of these people who will follow you to meet Jesus Christ, who is your Lord. In that case, as the leader. Now, again, the question for you today is, what's your purpose? So, as a community leader, whether you are in the business area, whether you are in the educational area, whether you are the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics area, you must understand that everything you do must encompass a holistic approach to it. Your goal is to solve a need. Your goal is to solve a problem. It could be a family need. It could be based on rehabilitation. It could be based on entrepreneurship. But it got to have a purpose that will lead you to the next thing. So we want to talk to you today to see, in this book, it is clear that the word of wisdom is purpose in life must be made clear at all times, your climate, your age, your what level tag. This means that your purpose can change depending on your age in circle issues. When you get to a new area or a new business, it is possible for you to adopt people who have been there before you, but you got to be very, very careful to make sure that that identification do not lead you away from your purpose. You must understand the importance of your geographical location. You must understand that whatever the designer of life has made you to be, there is a reason why you're there. Otherwise, it becomes like Isaac, who wants to disobey the direction that his call was designed to be. Now, to finalize this as part of the book, what I want to tell you from my heart is this: as a community leader, as a leader in the church, as a disciple, whatever you have been designed to do, you got to make sure it leans towards a design of your creator that will lead somebody else to move into higher ground. Thank you so much. We're looking forward to speaking to you again and believing in God again that the call of God in your life is driven with a purpose. Thank you and be wonderfully blessed.